So we're traveling to Japan this week,
Excellent.
and
We like hanging out in Japan.
really cool, great internet, really cool games. They got that cool mountain.
Yeah.
They got those little like pod hotels.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to stay in one of those.
Yeah.
Don't think I could.
No, claustrophobia would set in and I'd freak out. Yeah.
I think I would think I was being buried alive.
Absolutely.
You know what is pretty cool though, and I would love to be a part of?
What's that?
That'd be the Hibagon.
Do go on. I don't know what that is.
That, my friend, is Japanese Bigfoot.
Oh, here we go.
It's Japanese Bigfoot. He's like Bigfoot, but he's over there.
Perfect.
We're over here, and he's over there. We've got one, and so do they.
Lots of places have them.
But not this week. It's only this one.
Okay.
This is the energy I'm getting.
Okay.
Welcome to My Neighbor Mothman. If you don't watch the streams, there's going to be a disconnect on the energy from last week to this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Board right up there. Ego, high. Self-confidence, very high. Desire to travel to Japan and fight their Bigfoot,
All-time high?
all-time high.
Yeah.
Favorite brand right now, all-time low. Their song Monsters with Black Bear is pretty good.
I haven't heard that one, actually.
It's pretty good. I saw a TikTok that was like some dude pretending to be Jack Bearcat, right? Isn't that his name? The singer of all time low. Isn't his name Jack Bearcat?
Jack? Yeah.
Yeah, some dude pretending to be him, and like people were just like, "Hey, play Dear Maria." And he's like, "We've got a new one with Black Bear. It's pretty good." And I play Dear Maria. So I was like, they got a song with Black Bear. I need to go listen to that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
That was the with Melancholy Kaleidoscope. That song
was pretty good too.
So it's just like, no, we want to hear the fast songs. We don't want to hear the sad songs. is the plot of that song.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, talk about Japan.
I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
This is My Neighbor Moth. We didn't introduce what the show was last week.
No, we introduced the show, but we didn't say what it was.
Cryptids, supernatural stuff, Bigfoot, high energy,
Things that go bump in the night.
things that make you go bump in the night if you're a freak.
Okay.
X-Files, supernatural, Digimon.
Oh. Oh.
That's right. One of these weeks, I'm just going to talk about Digimon and how cool they are.
The lore of Digimon, yeah.
No. So we're talking about the Hiba or Hinagon.
Okay.
Either one is said to live on Mount Hiba, which is where the Hibagon name comes from, in the Hiroshima prefecture. Not much is known about the Hibagon, but some say it is a quiet beast. Said to run from residents, then hunt them. This one's a little more aggressive.
Yeah. It's always nice to see variances in the way that the Bigfoots of the world behave.
Well, there are a lot of variances on this one. Not even just in behavior, but like in like build and everything.
Oh, okay.
Like all hominids have a unique stench.
Yep.
Which all of them talk about having a bad smell, but none of them really talk about what that smell is. These ones are said to smell like decomposing flesh.
Mm. The only one I can think of that actively talks about it,
Skunk ape.
Skunk ape.
Smell like a skunk.
But yeah,
skunks really smell that bad?
It's not great. If you can smell it from like a quarter mile away.
That's pretty far.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're next to it or are sprayed, it's going to make you throw up.
Tomato juice, right?
No, so that's a common misconception.
Oh, beans.
Welcome to Skunk Facts with Levi.
Hey, welcome to 2 weeks in a row with cool, fun facts.
Yeah. So the tomato juice actually is because it
Marketing
works
scheme.
in a specific way because it smells stronger than the skunk smell.
That's
And
not
so it hits the scent bits in your nose before the skunk smell can. So you're smelling the tomato juice, but not the skunk smell. It doesn't actually get rid of the skunk smell at all.
Damn you, Campbell's.
So then you're just left with tomato and skunk.
Do tomatoes really have that strong of a smell?
Tomato.
Welcome to my neighbor Smell Man.
Yeah. This is the thing. He can't smell.
Can't smell.
Yeah, we didn't ever. we don't talk about it often.
I think we reference it. We don't ever talk about it. It's not a COVID thing. I've just never really been able to smell.
Yeah.
So the way I conceive tomatoes is red and water.
Yeah. And if you eat just like raw tomato, that's kind of it. Like that's, but when you start getting into like tomato juice, you get like it like breaks down the skin, and the skin is where all the smell is.
Interesting.
Because it's in the nightshade family, and it's technically poisonous, but not even like that much if you look into it. Tomatoes are a whole thing. Half the plants that we eat are nightshade.
Interesting.
But yeah, so tomatoes have tomatoes themselves have a smell, but it's not a strong one. But you start turning it into like a tomato juice or like a concentrate, it gets strong.
It gets stinky.
It's real strong. It's not stinky. It's not necessarily a bad smell, unless you just don't like tomatoes, because it just smells like fucking tomatoes.
That's fair.
Ketchup has a strong smell, but that's the vinegar.
Apples have a smell?
Apples have a smell.
Weird.
Welcome to Does This Have a Smell?
Hey, as I'm learning, yes.
Most things,
Yes.
This couch has a smell because it's leather. It smells like leather.
That means nothing to me. It does not make sense.
Yeah.
How does freshly cut grass have a different smell than other grass?
Because it releases.
We really are just going down this rabbit hole, huh?
It releases like shit into the air that warns the other grass.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's a strong smell. It's like you cut into anything and it's gonna have a different smell on the inside. People have a different smell on the inside than the outside too, I guess. If we're gonna go by that logic.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Oh no.
What about when people say that they smell like it's like, oh, I can smell it's gonna rain?
So
what is that?
You can smell that. What that is
I can't.
Right, you can't. But like what that is you're smelling the pollution. You're smelling the pollution on its way down.
Oh, so I feel like that would be a bad smell.
Yeah, but people don't know about that. So you just associate it with rain.
So they think it's a good smell.
And it's not every time. Well, if you don't know, then yeah, it just smells like it. It smells like what rain would smell like. It smells like water. Water doesn't really have a smell. But it's just a brain association thing. Is all that it is.
Look, I'm going back to this.
Yeah.
I'm going back to things I understand.
Yeah, tell me about Japanese Bigfoot.
I have more of a grasp on Japanese Bigfoot than I ever do on any kind of way that things smell.
That's fair.
The Hibagon, shut up.
Yeah.
It's a reddish brown or black in color. Sometimes reported as having a patch of white fur on its chest or arms.
Okay.
Got a little spot. It is said to be foul-smelling, with a face covered in bristles, a snub nose, and glaring, intelligent eyes.
Intelligent? Uh-oh.
Yeah, right?
That's all of that.
Face is sometimes said to be long and somewhat protruding rather than flat like a human's. So it's got kind of more of a, like, primate face.
Okay.
Head is often reported as proportionately large and shaped somewhat like an inverted triangle.
Okay. So like a down
So like
pointing.
small
Yeah. A down point triangle. Yeah.
down point triangle. Yes. Hibagon much smaller than our Bigfoot.
Oh.
Most commonly reported about 5 feet tall. So like a solid like 2 to 3 feet shorter than like our Bigfoot.
Yeah. Like a foot shorter than both of us.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Take that, short people of the internet.
Yeah. Take
Small foot.
the fact that I forgot that chat was over there.
Yeah.
You was like small,
I just pointed to the left and said small foot.
small foot. My whole thing was it's fine. So yeah, so about 5 feet high, and best guesses is it about weighs about 180 pounds. So still beefy,
Yeah.
just small.
Stacked. It's
Yeah,
stocky.
a real short king.
Yeah.
Is more ape-like than Sasquatch.
See,
The Sasquatch. Described as looking like a gorilla or a giant monkey.
Okay.
It is most often seen moving bipedally, as most. But many reports do talk about it running around on all fours pretty easily. A lot of reports of seeing it running around. This one seems to be seen a little more often than Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Because like people see Bigfoot here,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, I saw a large dark creature out in the woods, knocking on the trees." People in Japan are like, "Hey, I just saw a gorilla. Is there a gorilla around here?" And
Yeah.
they're like, "No." And they're like, "Uh-oh. Bigfoot. Smallfoot."
So either it's like the way that my brain takes that then is it's more social or it's in larger numbers.
I've got to assume larger numbers.
Yeah.
But it did also like interact with people, so it could just be genuinely more social. Is mostly known from a series of sightings that lasted from 1970 to 1982. Were the most famous
Okay.
sightings. The first recorded sighting was in 1970. A group of elementary school students were out picking wild mushrooms in the forest of Mount Hiba, and they were terrified to come across an ape-like creature crashing through brush nearby. So imagine this. You and little Tommy.
I'm imagining. Close my eyes to imagine.
I thought you were doing something very
No,
offensive and inappropriate.
What's wrong with you?
Well, it's 2021. Got to be wary of everybody. So yeah, you're just picking out mushrooms with you and your best Japanese friends,
So as we do.
as we do. And what's that? Is that a gorilla crashing through the brush at us?
We should get out of here.
Hey, we should skedaddle.
That seems dangerous.
That same year, July 1970, creature was spotted again by a utilities truck driver. He reported seeing a gorilla-like creature on 2 legs stride across a field near a dam. Several days later, on July 23rd, the creature appeared again, this time out of brush and long grass in front of a surprised farmer who got a picture.
Oh. That's a furry thing in the snow.
That's a big old furry thing.
Can't confirm.
He described it as being as tall as an average man, covered in black fur and having a grotesque face with piercing, intelligent eyes.
The intelligence in the eyes is
Well, I mean,
the concerning bit to me.
oh, I thought you were saying you didn't like understand it.
No,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can tell.
December of that same year, strange tracks of the alleged creature measuring 21 centimeters in length, which I now have to convert to inches. Playboy centimeters.
Yeah.
8 inches.
Okay.
That's pretty small, actually.
Yeah.
Joey might have been spot on.
Yeah, small foot.
Small foot. That's smaller than my foot.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm not 5 feet tall.
It's true.
I'm 6 foot. Women on Tinder and Bumble and Hinge. I'm 6'7".
There's no way for them to confirm.
Yeah, until they meet me in person and they're like, you want to know the most embarrassing thing
No
that's ever
way.
happened to me off of a dating app?
What's up?
Matched with some girl that was like 6'2"
Yeah.
years ago. And she was like, hey, like, I'm super big on like height. Like, are you at least like 6 feet tall? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm pushing like 6'1", knowing good and damn well I think I'm 5'11" and like 3/4. Showed up and she straight up went, no, you're not. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you might be barely 6 foot.
Yeah.
And she just got back in her car and left. I was like, oh, this is it. This is the day.
Listen, I think she's taller than she thinks because you're taller than me. And last time that I got measured for height, I was 6 foot.
Nice.
I think she's taller than she said she was.
That makes me even sadder that I missed out.
Yeah.
She was like 6'5".
Yeah.
Love me a tall woman. More tracks will be uncovered in the following years, with one of the trackways stretching on for 300 meters.
That's a lot of track.
Yeah. That's like that's close to 300 yards, 900 feet, 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time. Now the Hibagon has, of course, become a pretty big like social thing.
Do it. Do it.
It's going away. So they've got this statue.
Those are some nips, bro. I think he's got some nipples on it.
Well, it's so funny because this will go up on Twitter. There's a statue that looks like it was designed by a 4-year-old, right next to a picture that looks like it was made for a 4-year-old,
Yeah.
and it's just this like chibi.
Japan has fun.
Oh, man, they really do. By this time, reports were becoming well known and well publicized. While at the same time, rural residents, of course, were becoming very uneasy about the strange animal. They became so uneasy that Saijo Shibara actually set up a department to deal with the phenomenon. They just have a department that's just sightings and like
Dedicated
dealing
to
with the
that,
Hibagon.
yeah.
In addition to documenting the eyewitness accounts and trying to get to the bottom of what was going on, the department also launched patrols around the area and hoping to find whatever was causing the reports. Kobe University conducted an investigation in the area in 1972 to try and find physical evidence, and they managed to make plaster casts of footprints.
There we go. Those are always my favorite. Is when we're able to cast footprints for Bigfoot type creatures.
Let's see.
They're always cool looking.
They are always cool looking.
Have you seen
Finding Bigfoot, yes.
How to Fake It?
Yeah, with just the giant like plastic feet.
And not leave tracks.
I mean, I think I have, but it's not like I don't.
Yeah.
remember.
So what it was they had somebody further away with a rope, and they had giant Bigfoot feet on their shoes.
Uh-huh.
And so when they went to go take a step, they pulled the rope so their gait was longer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we meant just one footprint.
No.
Tracks.
Yeah. To do like a line of them. They went into a river with it and like led the tracks into a river to make it look like it went into the river and crossed on the other side or something.
That's actually kind of cool. Hey,
Strange wilderness. Yes.
Don't fake Bigfoot stuff.
Is this similar thing with crop circles?
Yeah.
where you take the 2x4 and yeah.
Witness counts surged in 1974 and then just dropped off almost completely for 6 years. 1981 was seen fleeing across a river with a bounding gait near the town of Yamano, where it became known as the Hibagon. It was spotted in the same area again in 1981 on a road near a health center, but perhaps the most remarkable sighting of the time occurred in 1982 in Mitsugi, which is located about 30 kilometers west of Yamano.
Yeah.
In this report, the Hibagon was described as being more along the lines of Sasquatch in size, estimated about 6 feet tall. But the most bizarre feature of the account was that it was said to be holding what looked like some sort of stone tool like an axe.
Oh, no. No. Oh, no.
This is the only account of a Hibagon being that large or wielding any sort of tool or weapon.
Not that long ago, they found...
That monkeys are using stone tools.
Yeah, they've entered the Stone Age.
I hate it.
No, I think it's awesome because we're about to get to live out Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you. Don't wanna.
Apes together strong. And then he takes the one stick and he breaks it in half. And he takes a whole bunch of sticks and can't break it in half. And that's how he displays apes together strong.
I've seen Planet of the Apes.
Well, you haven't seen most movies.
Hey, it's apes. I love it. I love Planet of the Apes.
You watch the old ones?
I've seen 2 of the old ones.
That's fair.
How many old ones are there?
Like 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Too many.
I think I saw the original one, and then I saw the one from like 2001.
Oh yeah, the Tim Burton one with Mark Wahlberg.
I saw those ones, and then I've seen all but the last of the new ones.
That's fair.
Love Planet of the Apes.
I missed like the middle one of the new ones, but I saw the last one.
Didn't see the last one.
Didn't matter much.
Saw the first 2 7 or 8 times.
Yeah.
Because I was working at the movie theater when they came out. And they'd be like, hey, Zach, your free tickets expire like on Tuesday. You got to see something. I'd be like, when's Planet of the Apes showing?
Yeah.
And they're like, again? At 1 p.m. and that's it because no one's seeing that movie. I'm like, 2 for Planet of the Apes, please. Hey, you're not going to bring anyone. 2 for Planet of the Apes.
I want an extra seat to put my feet up in.
You're going to be the only person in that auditorium. We have to open the movie theater 4 hours early just for you to see this movie. 2 for Planet of the Apes, please. I got to make them think that they're selling tickets.
Keep it in. Yeah, keep it. Yeah, keep it in theaters. Yeah.
And then after those sightings, not really any since. And now, my new favorite.
Oh yeah, your new bit.
My new favorite bit, which is Japanese Demon of the Week.
Let's go.
And this week, the real short ones.
Okay.
Little short and sweet ones. We're talking about Abra Akago.
Okay.
Oil, baby.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's the
Am I
oil.
gonna have to cut this out of the episode?
No, it's the oil, baby. Levi.
Go ahead and tell me about
you're gonna
this.
Cut out the oil, baby.
Go ahead and tell me about this oil baby.
It is a mythical creature or yokai from the Ami province of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They typically appear as an orb of fire, but can transform into the shape of a human child.
Okay.
They start out as a fireball, which floats around until it comes to a house, at which point they enter and change into their humanoid form. They change into the little oil baby. You don't know what they're doing if they're in there?
Sure.
Ooh, they then lick the oil out of lamps or paper lanterns, then turn back into fireballs and leave.
Oh my gosh.
They are believed to be ghosts of people who are unpunished after stealing oil in life and are unable to pass on to the next life.
Then why is it more of that?
Oil, baby.
I feel like more of that should be happening in Texas.
Oil, baby.
We should have more oil babies in Texas.
We do. They're called Republicans.
Oh no, now I have to cut it out.
Just cut that part out.
Yeah.
Oil was very expensive in Japan around the time that Abra Akago was believed in, so it was it could be devastating
Yeah.
to lose your oil to the oil baby.
Yeah.
Most common belief is people were just coming in and stealing your oil while you slept.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
That's it. It's the oil baby.
I can't wait for our next Japanese demon.
I saw it. Like I saw Japanese Bigfoot, and I was like, I'm gonna just look at and see what
Some
else like I
yokai,
can
yeah.
find about like some yokai. Yeah, first one on the list, Abra Akago. I was like, that's a cool name. I clicked into it, and it said Oil Baby, and I was like, oh, I got it. This one.
This is bad. This is like the whole reason I did Hogzilla in season 1 was for the name.
And then I was like, please have just a ton of stuff so I can do a whole episode on Oil
Nah.
Baby. It was like a paragraph, and I was like, I'm gonna start doing like a bunch of these. Just a little yokai of the week.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I look forward. It's my new favorite thing to be looking forward to in this podcast.
Is more Oil Baby.
Maybe less Oil Baby and more other
much
stuff.
Oil Baby. I'm gonna get a baby doll, just cover it in oil and bring it in here next time.
No.
Dude, have you seen those like hyper realistic
Yeah,
baby
those
dolls?
are terrifying.
I don't like them.
No, those are terrifying. So Pat is the person who found out about the possum thing that we talked about last episode, where he found out at like 36.
He's got plenty of things to have crises about.
Oh yeah, they at one point were doing a mailbag where people would send them stuff, and somebody sent them a hyper realistic baby doll for Pat,
Ooh.
and
just don't like
and
it.
it was it was terrifying.
Oil Baby.
No,
Got a little Oil Baby.
oh my gosh,
I don't know why you don't like it.
I don't know. I can explain after I go off the air.
Oh no. Oil Baby's gonna be the new mascot.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's it. That's what I got.
Awesome.
It's
Always nice. It's always nice having a fresh Bigfoot style creature to talk about.
Casey wanted us to do more Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Now we got it.
You gotta love more Bigfoots.
Got a little more Bigfoot and just a slight little tail end of Oil Baby.
Tail end there. Yeah.
Little tail end of the Oil Baby. Little Oil Baby tail.
Where can we find out, or where can people send us their tales of the Oil Baby?
At Oil Baby Podcast on Twitter.
Oh no! Don't change it to that.
No, it's
Then I have to go through and update everything.
no, at Mothman Podcast on Twitter. You can find me at Baby Mothman.
He's soon to be Oil Baby Mothman. Yeah.
No,
Too many letters.
I don't even think it's that. I think it would just be a hassle
Yeah, it would.
of having to remember that new username.
Yeah. I'm at Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
Do you have another social platform?
I do have a TikTok
A tiki-taki?
where clips are getting uploaded of gameplay right now.
Gameplay, us saying stupid stuff.
Yeah, I've got some old PUBG clips I'm gonna pull and throw up because they're funny stuff that happened.
But it's PUBG.
But it is PUBG, and people are gonna be real confused because it is like from 4 years ago.
Oh God.
They're really old. Like they were just introducing new maps.
Was I around 4 years ago? I don't think so.
On like the cusp. I think they're 3 years old. Because Jake was playing
like competitive.
he
PUBG.
was like some of this was PUBG like on console.
Oh boy.
Like I've got clips of Chase spawning in and falling through the stairs and
sweet.
getting trapped under the stairs.
Sounds like PUBG.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out on your on TikTok. I was gonna say something I forgot.
Yeah. No, it happens.
You can follow Coralie that did our artwork.
There you go.
On Twitter at Lychan_. Thank you, Lee, for these cool hats
Absolutely.
that you can see Roswell wearing and I'm also wearing.
We've got merch and
We didn't do that.
we didn't do that
time.
last episode. That happens.
What was I Googling last time? The Australian
Something.
dollar?
Yeah. Boardnerds.store. We've got My Neighbor Mothman merch. We got Board Nerds merch. We got Big Brown Couch merch.
We got Skeleton Crew merch.
Skeleton Crew merch.
Got all the merch you could
All
ever
the
want.
merch. I'm gonna illegally start selling Last Round Save merch.
Yeah. Even though they never sold any when they were a thing.
I know. Jake wore his shirt that Lee made him to the gym today, and
Nice.
I was like, I want one of those, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna make them.
What's he gonna do? Sue you?
He's gonna go.
could.
He's gonna go. Take that down. I'll go. Too late. I already ordered myself one.
Oh man. Oh man.
What else do we have?
Noob Energy.
Noob Energy.
If you want to have the energy to stay up all night and see oil, baby,
And steal other people's oils.
you gotta steal their oil. Just lick it right out of their lamps.
I wouldn't recommend
Just
doing that
lick
part.
up. Just lick up their oil.
I don't think legally we can suggest that they lick up oil.
Doesn't have to be hot.
No, but it's toxic.
You know, it's not toxic.
What's that?
Noob Energy.
That's
It's
true.
delicious. It's refreshing. No jitters. Good brain.
10
Focus.
calories
0 sugars. So that means it's not sticky, as I now know.
from the U.S.
From the U.S. out of New York.
Let's go.
The only good thing to come out of New York.
Yeah.
That's right. Screw the Jets, the Yankees, and the Mets.
Well,
And especially the Knicks.
dang.
Lee.
So I was going to say that circles back to Lee.
Yeah. It's delicious. You got Clutch and Kiwi. You got Citrus Burst.
There we go.
And we've got a 15% off code.
We do.
Mothman 15. 15% off that order. And also free oil if you just go lick it out of somebody's lamp.
I guess so, yeah.
Never pay for oil again. Lick it out of somebody's lamp while they're sleeping.
It's just like, this is almost us promoting siphoning gas.
Not gas. Oil.
One's a derivative of the other.
It could be debated.
It's fine. We got instead of lapping up oil from lamps and other things like that, you should just get some Noob Energy.
And then once you have the Noob Energy, you spent so much money buying all the noob that you could. You don't have any oil for your lamps. Gotta go steal it. You're the oil baby now.
Again, that's 15% off with code Mothman15.
They're not gonna say anything to us.
No, they're not.
Do you think I can convince them to have an oil baby flavor?
Listen, I don't know who we can convince to do
That's
anything at
fair.
this point. There.
Oil baby. I need to change something to oil baby.
Do we have anything else? You just changed like your overall name.
Yeah. Just not even Zachary
No.
anymore, just oil,
Oil
baby. Yeah, you can email us. I almost said you can Gmail us. Oh no, I'm
You can
getting
Gmail
old.
us.
You can Gmail us
Hit
at
us with
that
some of those electronic mails.
mothmanpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Man, it was like 3 weeks between saying that and I could not remember any of it.
Submit stories that you have if you want any topics to be covered by us.
Tell us about oil baby.
Yeah, if you have other yokai you would like to see
Ooh, yes.
discussed in our short form weird creepy format, such as the way the oil baby has been.
If you want me to say words that upset Levi several times, just email me and let me know what words.
Yeah, try them out.
As I've said before, I'll say pretty much anything for the right amount of money.
Which is none. It's just an email, apparently.
It's just well, let's not give them carte blanche. Then I'll just say whatever they want. I'll pick and choose.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just keep saying oil baby.
Maybe.
I'll just keep pitching my voice up and saying oil
Maybe
baby.
4 hours will pass and we'll forget all about oil baby.
I don't think
Oh
so.
no.
Oil baby's got real turtle prime.
Oh no, not the
Real
turtle prime.
prime. Just vibe to it.
Yeah.
Oil baby. This is good.
You gotta work on a turtle prime shirt.
Yeah, especially because I did not mean prime. Idiot. Yeah, so that's it. I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
Thank you for listening and watching.
Rate us on your platform of choice.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Don't use an oil lamp.
It's the best way to help us do more episodes and have more time to commit is by telling your friends.
Don't listen. We're gonna do it either way.
We are.
We're gonna do it either way because I love it.
But if you want your friends to hear this nonsense,
Yeah, if you want
if you don't want to sound like a psychopath in front of your friends talking about oil baby for no reason, maybe get them to listen to the podcast.
if you want us to travel to Japan and set an oil baby trap, you've got to tell your friends so we can have more money.
Yeah.
We get enough money, we will set an oil baby trap. I can promise you.
There you go.
I'll go steal one of those lamps
That's our podcast goal.
to capture oil
Capture
baby.
an oil baby.
And then I can carry it in a baby Bjorn while Bigfoot carries me in a
That's
baby
a lot of
Bjorn.
baby. That's a baby Bjorn like train going on.
Ooh, never mind.
This is yeah. Yeah. That's what I did too and shifted.
I didn't. I got stuck there.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you. Enjoy oil baby. There will be oil baby merch. I'll say the words oil baby enough that you will just have to. You'll have to bend to me. Wait,